There are a number of times when you want to actually use a map view along with your tape data. For example, it could be as simple as, let's say you've got a repair order system where your contractors have to go to different locations and then go ahead and do the repair. So you want to plot all those things from your tape data into a map. ProcFu allows you to do that, and ProcFu is kind of best tool for you to do that. So let me go ahead and go into my ProcFu workspace, which is at the moment empty. I'm going to quickly create an app. So what it's going to do is that it's going to go ahead and create new apps in this particular space. Once it creates, some basic database, we can go ahead and also get it to add some dummy data that which we can use to plot in our maps builder. So within ProcFu, the first thing we are going to do is go ahead and create a new screen. And then I'm going to create a data summary list. This is where we are going to be showing a number of items. From data source, we are going to go ahead and pick type. And then I'm going to select this particular app, which would be contractors and jobs. So I'm going to say jobs. So that would be inside ProcFu test, which is going to be there. And I'm going to select all items. And then I'm going to select map view as the view. And further here, address isn't going to be in location. So I'm going to select that. Latitude is location, longitude is location. And this is cache time of no caching. And then this is pretty much how you're going to set up the view. I can see that this is completed. So I'm going to say 10 records. Then so now it's going to go ahead and create some dummy records for us to work with. You can see that some of these data is already added. So if I go ahead and refresh, we probably should be receiving some data in here. So they haven't selected any content, but anyway, we've got the areas. So I'm going to go ahead and then save this. And then from the login screen, I'm going to make it a public screen so everybody can see this. In this particular instance, I'm just going to do this. And then I'm going to go ahead and see how it has come out. Map is already plotted, but I don't see any record. That's because obviously the latitude and longitude might not have been set up. So let's go ahead and make these things proper. So I'm going to select this. That's when the map is going to come in for a few of these items. If I go ahead and refresh in here, you will see that maps are coming in. So you can see that. So this is how you go ahead and plot the records directly from tape into the map format. Obviously, we have multiple themes for you to pick and then make it look good at the moment and basic theme. So if I go ahead and select NISA, which is a much more nicer theme, you'll be able to present it more nicely. Here we have. And if you want to also, have a list of the same items down there, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to rename this particular view, call it maps. And then I'm going to duplicate the screen, and then I'm going to call this list. So this time I don't want to show it inside the map, but I want it as a simple list of items. So I'm going to say job name and location and status, and then on click it's still going to be nothing. So and then within the maps view, I'm going to go ahead to the footer, and then I'm going to go ahead and embed the screen. So here I'm going to say list. As simple as this. So now what you can see is that you can see all your jobs in here, and these are plotted. I know that there are more jobs in here. That is because we haven't selected the maps properly. So in real life, we need the latitude and longitude for it to work. So when I used AI to, bulk input some data, the latitude and longitude was not selected. But as you, get it properly done, you will find that more data point is selected. Now the next question is that what do you want to do when somebody clicks this data point? At the moment, nothing is happening. So I'm going to go ahead and create a detailed screen. So I'm going to go select detail record, and I'm going to say details. And once again, we are going to be picking up the tape and our ProcFu demo page, which is in here. Sorry, we are going to be picking jobs. And that would be ProcFu test jobs. I'm going to say this is like a view field where I just want to read the data. So I'm going to do this and select no caching. All right. And then from the maps view, when I click something, I want to go to this details view. So I'm going to select details. Same from the list. If I click something, I want to go ahead to see the details. I'm going to save it now. If I refresh here, you'll see that we've got the data points. If I click one of these, it is going to show the details. Now, if I go back, And then let's say if I want to click it from the table, it is going to have the same effect. It's going to go there. So this is how you can plot a data from your tape app into a public or client-facing app. Try out ProcFu. ProcFu is the best app builder you've got for tape, and it is extremely powerful. We have multiple different kinds of screens. You can design it the way you want. You'll be able to validate. Our clients have gone ahead and built complicated and powerful client-facing apps using audio data now, which can also be done using tape data. Thank you.